Hey there everyone, this is Heather, the Cozy Creative Teacher, and I just wanted to hop on and walk you through a little bit of my December planning for the New Year's. So I use a traveler's notebook system, and basically what that means is that I use multiple notebooks and I put them either in a folio, which is just a folio, or I also put them in a leather, and this leather is from Planner Perfect, you could see right there. And this is the traveler's notebook size. I think it's called the narrow, in the color of caramel, in the caramel design. I love it. It's actually very, you could see that it's got a little bit of, it's showing that I use this. It's little love on the outside, but it's so, like, you could actually feel the design of like flowers and just everything on this actual leather. So notebook I'm going to be setting up, or that I'm going to be using, I don't know that I'll have the entire time right now to set it up, is going to be my Christmas planner. I got this from Salt Trade website. I think this is the journal probably from last year, or one of the journals that they sell on the Planner Perfect site. And then in my folio over here, I'm gonna just open this up, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull my Makselife companion notebook out. It's actually just tucked on the inside of this. So here's my Makselife companion notebook. This is the Just Begin Again and Again. And then I'm also going to pull out my December planner that actually came in my Planner Perfect. Subscription box. So these are my 3 books that I'm going to be kind of the month of December. However, I'm also going to go back to using this notebook, because this is actually, I just showed you a previous video of a flip through of this. This is my business planner. So I sometimes script, but you could see that what I'm also doing, I also use boxes to kind of part some of the big projects that I'm working on. You can see kind of some of the previous are more like florals, and then I get into kind of fall colors. These are washi. These are from Amy Plans Things kit. And then I just kind of a little holiday festivity going on in the rest of these planners. So I will be using this notebook for the month of December as well. And I know it's a little, I know the cover is all very fall and November style. These are wood chip, these are chipboard stickers, and also these are other like an ephemera style sticker from Coco Daisy. So I want to finish this planner. I think it's good that I kind of have one planner like this for my business planning. So let's see, how am I gonna start this? So I'm probably not gonna show you the full setup of this, because I'm probably going to do is design, I'll probably just the entire calendar, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So I actually just draw this out with a pen. I don't measure it at all. I just set it up as is. I'm not really looking to like straight lines when I work on these journals. So this will definitely be, I'm just going to pull up my light a little bit more higher for us. There we go. So this one will definitely be more for planning. Show you how that setup looks like, but I want to go into my holiday plan, my actually monthly planner for December 2025. So first, let me show you my Just Begin Again and Again December Makselife setup. You see, I started setting up the calendar. I'm finished setting that up actually tonight. Maybe I'll show you guys what that looks like. And then I also have my let me just move my legs out of the way. And then I also have my monthly goals for the month of December, and I have not done my weekly actions, so I have that. Then I have my December 2025 calendar. This is my first time actually, you know, with planner monthly calendar, their subscription kit, so I'm very excited to actually dive into this. What I'm probably going to do is take some of the calendar notes from the companion notebook directly right into the actual calendar for my A5. My goals, I'm going to take these goals directly from my monthly goals section. So that's fairly easy. And then the way this is set up, here's a weekly overview. And then I have like 2 pages a day, and I did an unboxing. I'll be uploading the unboxing for the entire kit when I get a chance. But I'm actually excited for this. So this is gonna take maybe some time to decorate. So maybe I can do my weekly actions with you. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reach right over here, and I have my Makselife. I don't want to cover the light. I have my Makselife. Sorry for the noise. My Makselife kind of kit. Some highlighter. So maybe what I'm gonna do, it's my first time actually showing you guys and using my Makselife on my deck. These are the highlighters. Okay, I guess I'm gonna show you guys the Makselife highlighters for the first time. That'll be really cool for me to kind of show you how I use it. I'm gonna take out I'm gonna put this to the side, and then I'm gonna just, so this is one of their pens. You can kind of see there, it says living my best life. And I'm just gonna kind of peel any of the excess kind of works that. Okay, good. So go ahead and let me go over my monthly goals with you for the month. And it says, for my personal goals, I wanted to focus on alignment with my values, work, and physical care and maintenance daily. For fun and recreation, I wanted to focus on celebrations. So I want to, spend cooking and baking at home, setting up home with the holiday decorations, family shopping, gifts, and other items we need, and focusing on my creativity, my scrapbooking, and my peace. Now for work and learning, I want to post 2 blogs this December. But blogs do take a lot of thought and preparation, so I'm not 100% sure I will actually get the opportunity to do that, but let's see if it happens. Teacher Inspiration Hub is my online community, and every time I wake up, I have maybe at least 5 or 6 new membership requests, so I'm very happy. I am in maybe like big series with a group of creators who are focusing on teacher inspiration and self-care for the new year, so I will keep you posted about that. My YouTube piece 2025, and my YouTube and my Facebook group. That's kind of what I want to work on for the year. And then connection, I wanted like a little date with my husband, so I call it Mama and Papa Night, and Sunday dinners for our family. For my health and wellness, I want to focus on strength, and I want to do at least a 15-minute workout 3 days a week. Home lunch, I'm trying to not buy lunch outside because that is when I make too many mistakes. Water, tea, coffee 1 time a day, and a protein shake. I didn't even list how many times. Maybe a protein shake like maybe 3 times a week. Okay, and now my growth, I'm doing the Be Free online series. I'm doing a Bible study, which is, I think I'm doing the study directly from the Spiral Bible. If you don't know what that looks like, I'm just gonna put my light a little closer so you can see. And then I'm also be doing an Advent book. So, and then financial, I want to save $1,000 for this month. And I want this to be a really specific small gift year, because sometimes I just tend to go way overboard, and that's not okay to be doing. So sometimes you have to kind of be fiscal with your money, and that's something that I want to work on specifically for my family. So that's that. And then I'm just pulling something that I want to use for the calendar days. For our cleanliness order in our home, Christmas tree. We're actually gonna get a Christmas tree this weekend, so excited. Christmas curtain, Christmas and storage baskets for my office lights. So I want to kind of set up space in a different way this week, for the rest of the year, maybe into the first quarter. And I want to use like baskets as storage. I got the idea of the baskets of storage from my caddy from Makselife, because I just think that it helps to kind of like your space in a different way. So I like that. So before I go on, I'm actually going to go ahead and put on these stickers. And these are from Amy Plans Things. These are the Frosty Friends sticker kit. So some people use their like tweezers, right? I don't need tweezers. I'm actually very good at I have really like skinny fingers, so it's always me to just kind of do it. So let's talk about the month of December while I do this. How about that? The month of December, I am going to focus on a series on my YouTube channel, and this is actually the first video of that, called Creative Peace. This playlist going to primarily just honestly be about finding different ways that you can do planning for yourself, maybe some project management. I'm a teacher and I'm an administrator. The projects, they end. So I just feel like I want to kind of show people the tricks of the trade and what I do to manage my projects. I know people think that like admin are always bad guys, but remember, the one thing I want people to always remember is somebody is always to be somebody's boss. So I have someone I answer to, that person has someone they answer to, and so forth. So I want us to wanted to be mindful, you guys. Some fun, some of the ways that I use to, I guess, like escape from the hustle and bustle of everyday life as a mom, as a business owner, as a full-time administrator. And I just thought it would be nice for me to kind of come and show you guys just all these little different aspects of my life as a person, as a woman, because, you know, sometimes that we're like Wonder Woman and that we can do every single thing in the world. But, you know, women, moms are points. And by this time last year, guys, believe it or not, I was already on my way to the hospital being admitted for a kidney infection that I did not know I have. I'm just gonna put a few fun doodles, snowflake doodles. By this time I was already in the hospital with a kidney infection, and it was really tough. I had been for some time and I ignored it. And why did I ignore it? Because I'm a mom. And sometimes moms are always told that like their needs don't matter and that, you know, suck it. You know, if you're a mom or a dad and busy and you have kiddos that you look after, we are always told to suck it up and deal with it. So that's what I did, and I paid a hefty price, and I'm still paying that hefty price because of the hospital bill. So that's where I'm at. That's why for December, I chose something just a little bit different. And my whole Christmas series, my whole December series for my vlogs are going to be all about creative peace and I want to share with you how all the different ways that I'm finding creative peace and working on my personal growth, and hopefully it'll give you guys some ideas. So look, guys, I made this so pretty. It's actually so cute. All I did was I added the dates, okay? And then if I just kind of added up snowflakes here and there, that's all. Just because it's December and just because I want to have some fun. Now I'm going to go into my weekly action, and I don't want this video to be so long. So here's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to use the highlighter to just mark off my areas of life. I'm just going to choose 3 areas of life to focus on. Hopefully it'll kind of work right. It should. I don't think these are so dark. Purple. This is my first time using my Makselife markers, so that's pretty cool. I'm actually excited about that. I unboxed this yesterday. I still have the video footage on my phone. I'm just in that mode, and I'm trying to just post 1 video a day, and today I posted 1, so I'm trying not to overwhelm myself, and if I have extra footage for items, I have extra footage. So no harm, no foul. Let's see, I think that's like a gray. This is the extra gray. This is the physical environment. I did it correct. I used the right colors with the right area of life. Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close these so they don't. And let's see. Here's what I'm gonna do. I like to use a little bit of darker pens, so I'm gonna go into my backpack here, and I'm going to use a Sarasa zebra pen because I just kind of want the ink to pop out a bit more. And the Makselife pen is actually they're very thin and light, so I want it to be kind of nice and stand out. Now, if you notice, I decorate my my actions. Sometimes I don't. Now, here is actually something I do want to show you with my online. This is from my November scripting planner, and is this it? No. Let me show you something really cool I actually was able to do. Here we go. So on, I believe it was Thanksgiving, I did my monthly goals with my online community, the Teacher Inspiration Hub. And these are some of the areas of life that I felt like I wanted to kind of focus on. So I'm going to read it out loud to you. Let's see. I feel like I want to focus on for the month of December is to show up with the value, honesty, and integrity, and not be led by like my ego. And my essential goal called creative is for creative peace and for my YouTube daily series. That's kind of my essential, really dive into that as much as possible. I do focus on personal well-being, reading. I am Spiral Bible. Today I read Genesis chapters 1 to 3. That's gonna, and of course my free Bible study, journaling, reading and connection. My season of life that I want to focus on to wrap up the year is momentum and alignment. So, and I believe I am kind of in this now of momentum. So I had so much fun kind of with the process of that. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out my weekly actions for you. And I'm going to look at my monthly goals for the month of January and then kind of itemize here. That will be the end of this video, because to set up this baby is going to be a whole different video. So I want to work for my personal goals. Definitely my hair maintenance. Now, when I say my hair maintenance, my hair thinning, and I'm having just a lot of like shedding. So I'm taking biotin and more grow serum for my hair. Hopefully that it has worked in the past. So I'm just gonna kind of keep use like stronger biotin based and conditioners. Let's see. I do want to do values work, and my values work is kind of almost connected to journaling. And it's very like a spreadsheet I keep with like a lot of analysis of like how my brain the entire day. So it is something that has really helped me in my growth since October. So I'm gonna go right into fun and recreation. Definitely it's gonna be home cooked meals. I didn't put the highlighter all the way. Creativity, and I put my scrapbooking. That is honestly, like, I feel like the highlight for me is always to be able to scrapbooking. And definitely for work on learning, I want to work on my teacher inspiration hub. And it's that's my online community. I'll link it the description so you can kind of just get what it is. Definitely I want to work on 25 YouTube videos. That's kind of the push for me. That's a stretch goal and I'm ready for it. So maybe for the week, right? Because this is my weekly action, I'm gonna put 5 out of the 25 uploaded. So I can do 5 videos per week, or I can do 6 videos per week. But I'm gonna shoot for 5 this week because this is my first time actually doing a project like this. Let's go connection. I want to have some shopping nights. Those are kind of like also me and my husband, because we like to kind of just go get things together. And Sunday dinners. This is not dated, so this is technically December 1st to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday to the 7th, which is Sunday. I am a Monday start person, so that's why I just wanted to date it. Definitely I want to do a 15-minute workout. And for this week, my goal is 3. So you could see what I'm trying to do here is that I'm really trying to focus on, if I have my for my weekly action, I'm actually trying to designate a certain number with it, especially if it's like a stretch goal. So it's a stretch goal for me, and that is because I'm lazy and when I come home from work I'm exhausted, so I'd rather just kind of do something different. Is going to be daily. That is going to be a goal that I list for my weekly action every single day this week. And I think I'm just gonna stop there because my push is going to be the 15-minute workout. Now for my spiritual and personal growth, that's going to be my Be Free series with Planner Perfect. So I'm so excited about that. And I guess my Bible journaling. I'm gonna say my Bible reading. That's gonna be and I actually want to invite you to, and maybe I'll show a picture here or on my Instagram about it. And we celebrate, and I'm gonna be prepping for Saint Lucy Day and Saint Guadalupe and Our Lady of Guadalupe. So actually I'm gonna put 2 stars here. I'm gonna put star and star, and I'm gonna go back and get my highlighter because those days are like so much fun for us as a family. So we have coming up, and this is next week, but I have to do some prep for it. So it's Saint Lucy Day and Our Lady of Guadalupe. So we do I like to kind of decorate our table. I like to make all white. It's kind of like a symbol. Then also Our Lady of Guadalupe, celebrating the Saint Mary, and that is kind of like a big, I do the house for the kids. So again, financial this year, I'm trying to do a no spend for coffee if I don't have to, and then of course I'm doing a home lunch just to kind of support that no me. Physical environment, I have to bring up our Christmas decoration decor upstairs. I have to switch my I think the first thing I'll start, because they take the longest, is our curtains. I actually changed the entire house. Like, it becomes like almost Christmas. Our curtains are Christmas decorated. All our designs, we have, wreaths and all amazing stuff. We actually have we usually buy trees for the house. So I'm very excited about that. That's going to be so much fun. So these are my weekly actions. I'm not sure what I'm going to fill out here, so I'm not going to even touch that right now. I'm going to put this back in my area here, but I'm going to go ahead and link this here. And you can see these are my December 1st to the 7th weekly actions. I had intended this video to kind of just be showing you what I'm going to be doing for the month of December. But at least you guys see what I did for my compass assessment and setting up myself for the year, for the actually week for success. I will probably start setting up with just some fun stuff from Amy Plans Things or Coco Daisy. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me today. I hope that you guys have a wonderful December, and this is called Creative Peace, Spark and Flame, and it's all about just kind of finding different ways to creativity and just taking those times where you can kind of dive in and just explore who you are and be really appreciative of everything that you have. So I will see you guys in the next video. If you are doing any specific goals for the month of December, let me know in the comments below. If not, guys, have a wonderful night, and please be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. I will see you in the next time, guys. Bye.